It's Justin on 1017 The Beach. Really proud to be a part of this and to tell this story. As we wrap up the tour for 54, the virtual edition this year, I'm with a bunch of different students from Center Moriches. You guys, I don't know what order you guys are on in your screens, but if you guys want to introduce yourselves, starting with Colin.
My name's Colin McGill. Glad to be here.
Where's John? John Gallo?
Yeah, I'm John Gallo. Happy to be a part of something good out of a tragedy.
Absolutely. Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
What's up, Paul? Nice to have you here. Colin, Leslie? There. Oh, I think Colin is muted. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Colin Leslie. I'm happy to be a part of this.
Will.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Will. I'm pleasure to be a part of this. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Jacob's here too, right?
I'm Jacob DeCoin. Pleasure to be here.
And I've got another James.
James Dabler. Pleasure to be here.
James and there's James S, right?
Yeah, I'm here too. Hi.
And then Colin McGill. Colin, your brother is won the Thomas Cutinella Service Award a couple of years ago. So it's really cool to see another McGill here, part of this. Of course, the Thomas Cutinella Service Award is something that we honor students or sometimes groups of students with throughout the school year as part of our tour for 54, basically as our way of helping to extend the legacy of Thomas Cutinella, his wonderful legacy of caring, being compassionate, being a leader in the community, and to giving back to his community, having a positive impact. You can learn more about that at tom54.org. And you guys have collectively been awarded the Thomas Cutinella Service Award because of what you did after a tragedy. There was an awful story about your classmate, your friend, Joseph Rivera, who passed away as a result of a fishing accident. This is an awful story. What you guys decided to do afterward, though, is really special. Who would like to tell me a little bit about what you guys decided to do following the accident?
James, you want to take over with the GoFundMe?
Yeah, sure. So day after the incident, our group, we wrote a letter up for the GoFundMe and we started it. To this date, we have about $30,000 raised. We also put together a candlelight vigil at the local church. Had a good turnout for that. So that was very good.
So I've got to ask, how did the idea come about? How did you guys decide? What made you guys decide that this was the right thing to do, to set up all these things that you set up, particularly the GoFundMe?
Because he was just a close friend of ours, and we wanted to do something for the family. I don't speak for all of us. I'm not sure if I speak for all of us, but he was a brother to me, so I did anything I could for him.
One of the biggest things for us is there's tons of struggles when losing someone so young in a family like that. And one of the things we didn't want is one of the struggles to be financials. That's the last thing any of us wanted them to be dealing with. We wanted everything we can do, and we thought that was one of the best things.
Well, I gotta say that's something that's when we give this award out, and I've been a part of, I'm pretty sure every presentation where everyone that has been awarded with the Thomas Cutinella Service Award over the course of the past couple of years, I've at least met them. If I wasn't the DJ guy giving them the award, I've at least met them. And I got to say that one element of this award is it exists through the entire legacy of the foundation. It's having something tragic happen, but finding a way to move forward with it in a positive way and to have a positive impact that is a result of the tragedy. So it's not all, it doesn't take away from the fact that something awful happened, but finding a way to help others and to be there for each other after the tragedy. And I got to say, you guys are an incredible example of that. You guys, everyone I'm seeing here on my screen decided to come together to set this up and to be a part of it, whether it be the vigil or the GoFundMe. And, to me, that's incredible. So that's why you guys are being honored with this Thomas Cutinella Service Award, because that choice and the choice to be there for each other and to try to find a positive out of something like this is not an easy one to make. And it's one that you guys, it takes a lot of maturity to think about each other and to think about the family and to think about the community at large dealing with this situation, this awful situation, and to create something positive from it. My other question is, going forward, you guys, is there anything that you guys are doing going forward after the GoFundMe? Is that money just going to go directly to the family?
Yeah. The money raised from the GoFundMe is going to the Rara family, but we've also started another GoFundMe, which is for a project at the local dock that we always used to fish at. You know, at the end of Union Avenue, like all of the guys, we always would go fish there with Joe. That was like our main fishing spot. And it's a pretty rundown dock. So we started that to kind of keep Joe's memory alive and turn that into something positive for the community, you know, in this case, the fishing community. And, you know, we're going to renovate the dock, make it all prettied up, get some new equipment down there, and make it something special.
Well, I got to say that's beautiful because, you know, obviously I didn't get the opportunity to meet Joseph. He was your friend and you know him, but from everything that I've found out about him and for what everything anyone has said about him, I think he would have loved that idea. And I think doing that going forward, again, it's another example of you guys taking something bad and bringing at least some sort of positivity to it, having some sort of positive result. So when does that GoFundMe go up? Is that something that we can contribute to now, or is it something that is?
Yes.
It's currently up right now. We've raised over $3,500 out of a $5,000 goal. So yeah, it's up right now.
So let me get that straight. You said what was the goal that you said for this?
It's at about, well, the goal is 5,000 just because the town is going to cover like fixing the structural integrity of it because
right.
You know we're obviously not builders. We don't have permits for that, but we're doing everything else. So 5,000 is about, like I did an estimate. It's about how much we're gonna need, and all this money that's not used by us is going to go directly to the Rara family, or even to the Joseph Rara Scholarship, which Helping Makes You Happy set up. We're going to donate that there too.
That's incredible. Well, I mean, I think I've said all I can say about you guys and your character, what it shows about your character, what it shows about your maturity, all of you being a part of this, whether you all had a huge part in it or a little part of it, just a contributor, support, whatever everyone's role was, is important. I think that all you guys going forward through this tragedy, it showed your true color, so to speak, how you guys behave in a way, in a situation like this. So you GoFundMe, looking after the family, and of course, doing what you're doing now going forward. That's incredible. So congratulations, all of you. It's on. I say congratulations. I don't know if even that's appropriate. What I want to say is thank you for doing what you're doing, and I want to say it's a privilege of mine to be able to honor you with the Thomas Cutinella Service Award.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
really does mean a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course, absolutely. And if there's anything going forward, I know that we're connected with that's the interview, by the way. There you go. Scene. Thank you for doing that. You guys are incredible. Going forward, I know that there's someone from 1017 The Beast that's connected with I think it's the principal. I'm pretty sure it's the principal. And that's how we got this whole thing started. If you guys follow us on Instagram, one of you or all of you, whatever, we're Beach Radio 1017. Whenever there's something coming up with this GoFundMe, if there's anything you want to talk about, you want to, promote a little bit, we love being a part of the community in that way. And we're willing to help out in any way, even if it's just a couple of shout outs on the radio about, hey, the GoFundMe's here. You can make a contribution by doing blank, blank, blank. We love to be part of that.
I also have Christian Padavan reached out. So I have
perfect.
I have him in my phone. So if we needed to contact him, we can. Yeah,
definitely do that. Definitely reach out to Christian. And anybody, you give us a follow. You can shoot us a message. It's probably going to be me, Christian, or my boss Harry. There's one of the three of us that man that account. So someone's eyes will be on it, and we'll give you a response and try to help out with whatever we can.
All right, thank you.
Was there anything that I missed? Anything that you guys want to add or say that I didn't ask that you want
I
to make sure is a
probably-
part of it?
The one thing I probably want to add, and I feel like everyone can speak to that,
Mhm.
is the community support was fantastic. What they were able to do in helping us in every way, we all appreciate very much. Furthermore, we reached out to a couple pretty decent sized social media platforms, mostly focused on fishing, because also the fishing community is such a strong one that supports each other. So I just really like to thank all the people that helped us in what we were able to do.
Well said. Very well said. Thank you for saying that. I mean, if anything, I feel like you guys, you brought out of this tragedy, you brought out of the community the good that can happen when a bunch of people get together and have something in mind and have something to connect over. Look, awful that it had to happen this way, and it's you know, you never want to have to come together for any negative reason, but the fact that something good can come of it, and to feel that positivity, to feel the community coming together, I mean, that's got to be a good feeling. And I know it's not entirely consolation for losing a friend, but I would imagine it must feel good to have the support of everyone and to know that what you're doing is being supported in every way.